What if starting tomorrow, every job vanished? Not because of a recession, not because of a war, but because AI took over everything. No traffic jams, no office gossip, no 9 to 5, just pure, cold automation running the planet like a perfectly coded symphony. Sounds like a sci-fi movie? It's closer than you think. And what happens next might shock you. In the next minutes, we're going to break down the ultimate future scenario, a world where artificial intelligence automates everything. We'll uncover how fast this future is arriving, faster than you expect. Why even high-paying, safe jobs are on the chopping block. What happens to money, purpose, and power when humans are removed from the productivity equation? And how you can adapt, survive, and possibly even thrive in the age of total automation. By the end, you'll walk away with 3 future-proof mindsets that could make all the difference in a world run by algorithms. Once upon a time, automation meant a machine swinging a hammer or sewing a shirt. Then came software automation, Excel, databases, apps that replaced accountants and assistants. But now, we're entering a new phase. AI doesn't just follow rules, it learns, it generates, it thinks, at least in some ways. Chatbots write poetry. Algorithms design buildings. Neural networks compose symphonies. And entire workflows, legal research, customer service, even therapy, are being replaced by code. So what happens when this trend doesn't just affect some industries, but all of them? Here's the real twist. Full automation doesn't just eliminate jobs. It reshapes civilization. Let's start with money. If no one works, who earns? If no one earns, who buys? Capitalism, as we know it, assumes people trade time for money. But in an AI-run economy, time is irrelevant. Machines don't sleep, don't unionize, don't get bored. So now, we've got a system built on productivity, but humans are no longer needed for production. What about identity? Purpose? Imagine waking up with nothing to do, every single day. Retirement, but not by choice. And at age 27. Even worse, power concentrates. If AI runs everything, who owns the AI? If 10 companies control 90% of automated infrastructure, do we enter an era of corporate monarchy? Some call it techno-feudalism. Others call it utopia. Spoiler, the truth is weirder than both. Let's talk about the upside, because there is one. In a fully automated world, we could finally divorce survival from suffering. No one has to work to eat, live, or stay safe. Universal basic income could be just the start. Imagine universal abundance infrastructure, where AI ensures every person gets housing, food, education, and entertainment on demand. But here's where it gets deep. Without work, what do humans do? We're wired to seek progress, meaning, challenge. When AI takes over labor, humans become creators of meaning. Philosophers, artists, explorers. The economy shifts from productivity to experience, from GDP to GHP, gross happiness product. But not everyone transitions smoothly. Some will adapt, others will revolt. Expect spiritual awakenings and identity crises. Let's make it real. Meet Alice, an accountant in 2025. Her job? Gone. Replaced by an AI that reads regulations, does taxes, and even negotiates audits. She retrains as a prompt engineer. Then that job's gone too by 2028. Alice starts painting. AI-generated collabs become her new income. She builds a following, monetizes through digital experiences, sells NFTs, until the AI can paint better than she ever could. So she pivots again to meaning. She runs retreats, hosts conversations, becomes a purpose coach. Now meet Jamal, a factory worker. No college, job gone. Gets a UBI payment, just enough to survive. He spends 16 hours a day in a metaverse dojo, learning martial arts with AI mentors. He turns it into a career, streaming his VR martial tournaments, gaining fans, becoming a niche celebrity. The future isn't one size fits all. but it will reward those who reinvent. So what can you do to prepare? 1. Own what can't be automated. Creativity, empathy, meaning-making. Double down on what makes you human. 2. Build an adaptable identity. Don't be a lawyer or a designer. Be a reinventor. The job title of the future is fluid. 3. Invest in relationships and networks. In an AI economy, your social graph may be more powerful than your resume. Also, learn how AI works. You don't have to code it, but you must understand it. Ride the wave. Don't get swallowed by it. The robots aren't coming, they're already here. But maybe, just maybe, they're not here to replace us, but to liberate us. From boring jobs, from meaningless meetings, from trading hours for dollars. If we play it right, the future isn't human versus machine, it's human beyond the machine. And if nothing else, at least you won't have to sit through another Zoom meeting that could have been an email. Like, share, subscribe, before the AI does it for you.